Cool. I'm glad somebody's on this. We'll start in about 1 minute. I'm Kara Cinto from thebalancedbody.com. Welcome. Meditation and gentle yoga will begin. So, hello everyone. I'm Kara Cinto from thebalancedbody.com, and I'd like to extend a warm welcome to you for being here as part of tonight's yoga and gentle stretch class. We'll be starting with a meditation, so find a comfortable seated position with a long spine. If it helps to close your eyes, go ahead and do that right now. We'll be tuning into our body's natural breath. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths in and letting those breaths out. Noticing how the body feels and what's going on in the mind right now. We're allowing ourselves this time to slow down, which is very different for probably most of us during the rest of our day. So begin to deepen the breath, keeping that length through the spine, with the chest open and allowing space to expand the breath. Good. Let's continue breathing like that. And I want to talk about an analogy for meditation here. I've got my snow globe tonight, which has lots of sparkles in it. And now the sparkles are all over the snow globe. So when we meditate, we allow all of those sparkles and things that are going on in our minds to settle, just like the sparkles in the snow globe are starting to do. We might notice every thought that passes through the mind as we settle, and we're tuning into our breath. That's it. Let's continue with a counted breath. So we'll breathe in for 4 counts. We'll hold our breath for 3, and then we'll exhale for 4. Let's try. So breathe in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold for 3, 2, 1, and breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 3, 2, and 1. Now exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Inhale for 4. Now hold and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to the natural breath. Breathing in, breathing out. With every breath out, let something go. Great. I'd like to share a quote with you tonight. This is from Ovid, and he says, "Take rest A field that has rested gives a beautiful crop. And this is what we're allowing ourselves to do tonight, is to rest and recover and heal from the inside out. Let's continue now by rolling onto our backs. We'll get into our gentle stretching. So here's a little challenge. Even though we are resting, let's see if we can use our core muscles to lower ourselves down without easing our hands. And then at the bottom, reach the arms above the head as if it's the first stretch of the day. Point the toes forward. Take a big breath in and hold. And then exhale. All the air out. Wonderful. Let's hug our left knee into the chest. Right leg stays down on the floor. If this is too intense, bend the right knee with the foot on the ground. This stretch is kind of like giving ourselves a hug. So don't be scared to hold on tight. Pull the knee out to the side of the body, almost like you're trying to touch it to your armpit. Breathe into these muscles. Notice how the body begins to relax. One more breath right here. And then send the left leg forward. Take your time. Once the left leg reaches the floor, pull the right knee towards the chest. Big breaths in. Exhale, let it go. And with every exhale, feel yourself sink into the ground. Very nice. One more breath here. Now lower the right leg in front. Reach the arms up. Take a long stretch. Breathe in and hold. Exhale, let it out. Now we'll give ourselves an even bigger hug by bringing both knees to the chest, lifting the head off the floor and curling into a small ball. And then reach the arms up, send the legs forward, big breath in, hold. Find some more space and then exhale out. Let's turn over onto our bellies. The next stretch is for the quadricep muscle. So we'll prop ourselves up with our left elbow on the floor, our left forearm and hand pressing into the mat. And then we'll bend our right knee and reach the right hand back. If you can't reach your foot, that's okay. Grab some fabric, or even bending the knee like this is going to stretch the quad. Big breath in, exhale out. We are breathing in. We are breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly lower the right foot down to the floor. Press down through the right forearm, bend the left knee, reach back. We are breathing in. And we are breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more breath here. Slowly lower the left leg back. And press yourself up and back to the heels into a child's pose. Good. Begin to walk the hands up towards the knees. And keep the hips right where they are. I'm going to turn and face the camera, but you can stay where you are. If this position is uncomfortable, I invite you to go back to your cross-legged. Let's turn our palms facing upwards. Close the eyes. Come back to the breath. Look at the breath. Notice its shape, the temperature, the sounds. Become fascinated by this breath. Without breath, there would be no life. So remember to take big breaths, not only during meditation practice, but also throughout the entire day. And as we sit here, notice where the body holds tension. Is it the forehead, the neck, shoulders, the belly? Wherever that tension is, send the breath there. Relax. If you start to feel yourself getting sleepy or in this state of relaxation, Great. This is what we're aiming for. Because as much as we want our bodies and our minds to work hard, an important part of balanced living is to learn how to allow ourselves time to relax and recover, to heal from the inside out. Start to wiggle the fingertips, the toes to bring some movement back into the body. Our stretches next will focus on our hips, a place where we store a lot of emotion. From a tabletop position with the hands under the shoulders and the knees beneath the hips, we'll step the right foot forward. We'll move the left knee back, and we'll take our right hand and move it to the inside of the right foot. Now, if you need a deeper stretch, feel free to lower onto your forearms. Find the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the tension. And send the breath there for the relaxation. Relax the muscles of the face. Let's take another breath here. And then shift the weight back to the hips with the right heel on the floor and the toes lifted. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel this hamstring muscle. Is it tight? Relax. Let go. There's no destination and no finish line to get to. We're practicing staying in the present, sitting with what is right now. Let's take 2 more breaths in this position. Relax. And then walk the right knee back to the left. Find that tabletop and move the left foot forward. Lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Stay right here with whatever comes up. Keep breathing. Hang with it. One more deep breath here. Exhale, sink the hips back, heel down, toes up in the left foot. Stay folded over with the chin down. The heart rate will start to slow. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Deepen the breath. Relax the body. Step the left knee back to meet the right. Beautiful. Take a child's pose. Sink it back. Maybe even move into embryo pose with the arms at the sides. Move back up to tabletop and send the right arm out to the side. Big breath in. Exhale, twist the right arm under the left. Drop the head to the floor, reach the left arm up, and cross it back. Come back up to the middle. Let's try this on the other side. Left arm reaches out. Big breath in. Exhale, twist it under. Let's move back to tabletop. Bring the legs forward, lower down without using the hands. We'll practice a twist next. Lift the right leg up and cross it over the left. Arms out to the sides and look over the right shoulder. Two more breaths. Let's make this last one big. And exhale it out. And to the other side. Left leg over the right. Look over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, out. Okay, nice stretch for the inner thighs next. Touch the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to move to the sides. Relax the legs. Let go of holding the belly in. And notice the rise and fall of the chest with every breath. For our final pose, find a wall, a chair, a couch, anything that you can prop your legs on. And if there's nothing near you, don't worry. We can also practice this one without any surface. We want our legs to be lifted above our heart. So once you've settled into that position, turn the palms down on the floor and rest. Let's come back to the body now. Bend the knees, roll the ankles in one direction, and then to the other direction. Come away from that surface slowly. No fast movements here. And then roll into the sideways position, somewhere that's comfy. And use your hands to come up to seated. Okay. Inhale, reach the arms up, bringing the palms together. Exhale, lower the palms down to the heart center. Let's remind ourselves to have clear and loving intentions. And bring the hands to the third eye between the brow and remind ourselves to have clear and loving thoughts. Let's bring our hands in front of the mouth, reminding ourselves to have clear and loving communications. And remember, let's be kind to ourselves. If it's something that we wouldn't say to a friend, then it's something that we wouldn't say to ourselves. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me this evening for our class. And I'm Kara from thebalancedbod.com. I offer one-on-one health coaching to cover nutrition, mindfulness, and fitness practices. And I would love to work with you. If you or someone you know is in need of a coach and could use my help, please send me an email at karamiacinto@gmail.com. And I would love to get back to you, and I will do that promptly. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you for making the time to be here tonight. Namaste.